Ching, 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 ching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Mandela, and we have a wonderfully Halloweeny show for you today. We're going to be doing quite a few little things that I think will make your Halloween that little bit extra special. We're going to be giving away a $5,000 account to one lucky winner, and we'll give some instructions on that in a little bit. And then we're also going to have a look at what happened this week. We had some massive data. We had the Federal Reserve coming out and telling us that they're going to cut interest rates, and they did cut interest rates, but they also told us they may not cut in December. We also had some very important earnings this week. We'll have a look through that as well. And then we're going to prepare for the last day of October 2025. It's not only Halloween, it's not only Friday. It's the final trading day of October. There will never be another trading day in October 2025, and we're going to help you navigate that. So without further ado, let's get over to the show. All right, you can probably tell that I'm a man down. We don't have Andrew at the moment. I think because of the time changes, I'm gonna chalk it up to that. So London and Europe had their daylight savings last week, and then New York and Bermuda tend to go a week or two later. So that's the reason why there's only 3 hours difference between New York and London this week. And so I think there was some wires crossing there. But we're gonna have a look here at what's going on in markets in the wider markets. Before we do that, actually, I'm just gonna mention that I've had a bit of a flu. So if you're having difficulty hearing me, it's probably not the microphone. It's probably my voice. My voice is not what it used to be. So I'm still chugging through this, trying to get the show done. And I do hope that the subtitles can come up down here, and you can get an idea of what I'm saying on the subtitles as well. So just to remind you all, there is going to be a prize giveaway today. If you would like to enter the prize giveaway, it's going to be for a $5,000 account. If you want to know how to enter, you got to click the link in the description, fill out the form, and then we'll do the live draw at the end of the show today. So I'm gonna pop the link so that you can see how to enter. Here we go. So this is the link for the show. Okay, there we go. All right, so you should see it any second now in the top left. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, well, for today, it's just going to be in the live chat. Have a look in the live chat. There's a link in the live chat that says Enterprise Giveaway here. So if you would like to join the live prize giveaway, please feel free to fill out that form, and at the end of the show, we'll give away a prize to one lucky winner, and that'll be a $5,000 account, courtesy of City Traders Imperium. Do apologize for being a bit late. We're over in Tunbridge Wells. For those of you who are very familiar with the UK, Tunbridge Wells is a very cozy place. Um, Today we went out. It was a little bit chilly. We were able to see a little bit of the town of Tunbridge Wells. Caught a train down here, and it was nice, just nice to kind of get out of London for a little while. So today is Halloween, so we have quite a few things that we have planned after this show. We are looking to trade the final day of the year, and I didn't spell it right. There we go. It's Royal Tunbridge Wells with a U. So check it out if you're interested. We are here for the weekend. Nice little family vacation time. I'm going to be doing some trading from here today, and then yeah, taking it from there. I think tonight we're planning to watch Harry Potter and have a little bit of pizza and a little bit of Halloween fun. It's always nice to have a bit of Halloween fun, isn't it? All right. So a big shout out to everybody in the live chat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We do want to say thank you because without you, we wouldn't be doing these shows at all. So really appreciate everybody kicking it with us today. It's called the Pre-Market Show, and this is how it go. Okay, so final day, final day of the month. But before we get there, let's rewind a little bit. What happened yesterday? Um, and yeah, going into, I guess, the Fed day, we saw a market that looked like it was a lot of sideways, sort of sideways price action across the board. Um, there was a lot of, I would call it a anticipatory or anticipation going into the meeting between Xi and Trump. And a lot of times, what happens is things get kind of priced in before an event happens. If we look at a daily chart, it kind of crystallizes it a bit for us. So as we were getting closer and closer, so this was the moment that Trump said that he's going to slap China with 144% tariffs. That was that Friday, 10th of October, which was about 2 weeks ago now. Then we consolidated in there, and then we realized that Trump was doing Trump. And then there was talk here about Trump meeting Xi, and then we had the start of the week here, and then this was the day of the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. Great. And then on the day when Xi and Trump have their meeting and everything's hunky dory, we actually see what was called a reversal day. So that's very interesting to see. I think over the next couple of days, it's going to be very, very important to see if we do hold up. So does this high here going into what would have been Nvidia's $5 trillion market cap day, mega earnings day, and on top of that, Federal Reserve cutting interest rates for the second time. This is not the reaction that you usually see, and so this is a very classic buy the rumor, sell the news. It's a tale as old as time. It's a strategy done many, many, many moons before I started trading, before I was born. But it's something that I was taught very early on, is that a lot of people who know what they're doing, they'll buy the rumor that there's going to be good earnings, rumor that there's a Fed cut, rumor that Xi and Trump are going to meet. And then once that all happens, they sell the news, they sell the event. So that kind of looks like what's happening. We also have a theory on the last day of the month. So imagine that you are let's say a portfolio manager, and you get assessed every month. So this month, October, you haven't really done so well, or you're underperforming some of your competitors, you're underperforming the S&P going into the last day of the month. So we've kind of done a little bit of a case study looking back at the last day of the month for the last few months. So this was the last day of July, kind of wavy motion down, ended up down on the day. But it looked like kind of, I guess, some very organized profit taking. Mind you, this is where we closed the day before, but definitely some organized profit taking end of July, last trading day of July. Last trading day of August, which would have finished the previous day up here, gap down, and then some very sharp moves in the first sort of hour and a half of trading. And then we kind of just sat down there for the rest of the day. That's the last trading day in August. And then have a look at the last trading day in October. Now, this one looks a little bit different. We started out the day very much in a sort of tight range. So almost like the inverse or the opposite of what happened the last day of August, where we started off August with a big move and then finished the day in a narrow range. the final trading day of September, we started the day in a tight, narrow range. And then you realize, with the last hour and a half of trading, all of those portfolio managers that have been, trying to catch up with their fellow brethren and sistren, they started to buy risk assets or buy S&P more specifically. So sometimes we see this. So why are we saying all of this? End of month flows tend to move markets, and you tend to see quite a big uh, concentrated or coordinated move on the last day. So in this case, the last day, this was the final trading day in September. We started off basically trying to frustrate all the buyers and all the sellers. Anybody purchasing calls and puts was getting frustrated until the final, pretty much the last 2 hours of the day was where the action happened. And that's where I think everybody who was frustrated with the previous hours of trading and gave up and left for the day, they would have lost out. And anybody who knew what was happening, knew that it was the last day of the month and we could get a nice month-end flow, decided to kind of step up, and that's a nice run from 66.43, finishing up here 66.91. That's a nice end of month move. So saying all this to say, we're not predicting the future. We're not telling you how to trade, but know this: month end tends to see quite a bit of liquidity. And so just be on guard for that. That's what we're going to be doing today, looking for the opportunities going into month end. All right. So we got a couple people in the live chat. We got Mr. Mutala saying hello, Mr. Mandela. Hello, hello, hello. And Mr. Andrew, 2 days. Done all, and then today is the last day of the month. That is correct. So for some people, it may not mean anything. I know some people get paid at the end of the month. Um, if I'm kind of putting myself in the shoes of portfolio manager who's going to be assessed at the end of the month, I want to finish strong. Whether that be, participating to the upside, participating to the downside, that's for us to find out later on in the day. But we've seen month in and month out where the end of the month has provided opportunities, and that's what we want to talk about. So Devon Miracles also in the office today. Enoch here. Kian Nils is a previous winner. Benjamin Praise, loving nature guy. We love nature here. Nature here in Tunbridge Wells is beautiful. We also have Andrew here. Thought we start at 1:30. So there we go. Andrew's in the live chat. And that's what happens. We explained it at the beginning where Bermuda and, New York, I guess more importantly, is 3 hours different. A 3 hour time change from New York to Bermuda. So that's the reason why we're doing it an hour early for London, but it's still 1 hour before markets open for everybody. Okay, also Bermuda just recovering from a hurricane. So special thoughts and sending all our positive energy to those in Bermuda right now. Just having dealt with a hurricane passing through. So anybody who is in Bermuda, we really hope that everybody is safe and there was no major damage to the island. Okay, so we're gonna actually do the live draw. So if you haven't done so already, this is the last call to enter your details into the live draw on the Google form, and we can do that. We got Andrew here. I'll give him a minute to get set up. I don't know if he's ready to come on, but we got Andrew backstage now. I can bring you on if you're ready, Andrew. Let me know. We are live from Tunbridge Wells. Andrew is live from Wales I've got a Wales and a Wells sort of theme going on today. Hey, how's it going, Andrew?
What's going on? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hear you loud and clear, my friend.
Good.
Hear
Yeah,
you
for some
loud
reason I
and
thought
clear.
we were on at 1:30, so I
Yeah, I
missed the
figured.
memo,
I
right?
figured.
Yeah. So how is everyone? How's the chat? And nice wallpaper. I like it.
Yeah, I thought we'd do something a little different for Halloween. Something a little special for everybody, you know?
Yeah. So
Um,
I'm sorry for joining late, and as you can tell with Mandela's voice, he's been a little bit poorly. So great timing, Andrew.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna talk too much today, and then I didn't see you show up, so I was like, okay, well, that's out the window.
Yes. How I
Um,
did. How long you been on for?
I got on at 12:30, so started 1 hour before they open. Yeah,
All right. Great stuff.
yeah.
Okay. I suppose you spoke about gold, spoke about Bitcoin. You done the
Yeah,
business,
so
right?
we haven't we can do gold and Bitcoin. We can cover that. I'm
Yeah, let's
trying
have a
not to
look.
talk much. I'm trying not to talk too much though.
Yeah, you should have dropped me a message. Did you WhatsApp me? Let me
I
know.
did. I did. I did.
Oops.
I did. I definitely did.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
it's all
did.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all good.
Right. Uh, where are we?
Okay, so
S&P. Okay, I'm just trying to
yeah, S&P. So
catch up.
this is S&P. So just the last 2 days, just very interesting. We got the Fed day and then the Xi Trump meeting. It'll be interesting to see how we finish the month here, Andrew. I'm just saying it could be a buy the rumor and sell the news sort of scenario going on here. I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. What do you think? What are you thinking? You might be on mute. I think you're on mute. I can't hear you
I am,
for a
yeah.
second.
So we're having a nightmare today, right? So yeah, for myself, it's about the news, right? I like let things settle down. So because like I say, I trade on a small time frame, right? So I'm not looking for those swing trades. I'm not looking to hold positions overnight. Like I said, if I
Yeah.
trade in forex, it might be a lot different. But when I'm trading futures, I tend to be in and out within an hour. Once I get that trade, we're normally looking at a stop or a take profit within the hour.
Yeah.
So, well, with futures, because we're working within small margins, right? Probably working in between, anything from maybe 10 to 40 points. So any high impact news or any Trump tweets and just can be taken out of the trade. So yeah, if you are trading futures and if you trade in the smaller time frames, I wouldn't recommend trading the news. A little bit different in forex, right? You can get a nice bounce, especially on things like gold, US 500. So yes, but to me, just looking at your chart there, it's a daily chart, and yes, it's probably looking bearish, right? Seems to have topped out at all-time high. We got a nice push down, but I would say we have filled that gap, so we could see that as a support level, and we could see a push higher, right? But
Yeah.
it's hard to second guess things. I'm not trading on these time frames, but if I was looking at that, I wouldn't be looking to jump into a trade straight away. I'd be looking at potentially the next candle, which would be the next day, to see if we start opening below that gap, or does that gap become some sort of support. That's how I would
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's a fair comment. Because it's the last trading day and the last day of October, I think it's worth just mentioning that we finished September down here at 66.88. So we're looking to finish the month up. Um, it's currently up. We're up about 2.5% for the month of October. So I think that's also a good line in the sand to say, we're still up for the month.
Yeah.
How much up or how far up do we finish October?
So the S&P's had an incredible year, right? Just what's your chart saying? I
Yeah.
think it's, what was it, 15%,
Yeah.
16%?
Yeah, I
It's
can pull that up.
unbelievable return.
Yeah, so it's for the year, it's 15%. Yeah, right. Just about 15%. So we started the year, and that's after we've taken in that little Trump dip. We started the year pretty much here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is showing us the whole year. We got a little bit of early sort of Christmas present for everybody.
Yeah.
And then since we started the year here, the exact day we started was here. We started the year here.
Yeah. So it's just
And then since then we're up about 15%. Yeah.
yeah, no, it's looking really good. Should we have a look at Bitcoin? Because I know a lot of
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are a little bit of panic the last couple of weeks, right? But it just seems we'll have a look at the chart first before we say anything. So it's
Yeah, we can do that.
tremendously wrong last week on the S&P on the news. I was like, yeah, bearish, and the price just pumped.
That's what happens. That's why I'm very
Every
careful
time.
about what I say about S&P. Very careful about what I say for S&P. We don't have that much time, Andrew. I'm gonna have because my battery's low. I don't have a charger. So we have about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left on the show. Just realizing that my battery's gonna die.
Yeah, if you dip out, I can stay on a couple of minutes if needed. If there's any questions in the chat.
Okay, fair enough. This is Bitcoin since May.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this sort of support channel and resistance channel, and we basically stayed around this 1,700, $107,000 support range since May, since June of this year.
Yeah. So
I think, yeah, that's going to probably be the key for me.
yeah, and I think that's a key level. Just something I would be mindful of is the last three pushes through. And you can see we got some nice long wicks on the bottom. Yeah, so
These ones here?
yes. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So
Yeah.
just from experience, normally when you see these like points of failure, they called, right, when they're trying to push the price down, they normally test in that level, and on the third or the fourth push, they normally get through it. So I would err on the side of caution. I still think Bitcoin's an amazing price, right? Anything above 100K, I think is fantastic. But yeah, if we do push through that level again, and if we open and close below it, yeah, we could be seeing a little bit of a push down on Bitcoin. So that would be my guesstimate on it. But again, I don't trade Bitcoin, just hold Bitcoin. So yeah, I want the price to go as high as it can. But yeah, we've seen a couple of pushes through that level, and it's just testing it, right? It's drippy, as we say. It's dripped through.
Yeah, it is.
It's dripped through 3 times. So yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see what the next. Well, see what it does over the weekend. Bitcoin seems to wake up on the weekends, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Let's try one more. Let's try gold quickly, if we have enough time, because gold has really been in the headlines the last few weeks. I haven't updated that one in a while. Let's see this one. There we go. This one might be, yeah, that's better. Naked.
Yeah, so we can.
So yeah, it's pulled back a bit.
Yeah, so it looks like okay. If you was trading moving averages, right? Is that the 9 moving average you're using?
Yes, that's a 9. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, when it crossed the 9 moving average, it just respected that level quite nicely and moved up. You're on a daily chart as well, so that 9 moving average will carry a little bit of weight. Could be a nice time to jump into a sell.
Yeah, I think that's good. Andrew, I'm going to actually ask everybody, do they think that gold's going to finish the year above or below 4,100? I think that's a good, we got another 2 months left.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good a time as any to say. What do you think, Andrew? Do we finish above or below?
Because I just said that, I'll go below.
Yeah,
makes no difference to me. I'm not trading it, but I'll go below. Yeah, if we can respect that 9 moving average, that could be acted now as a support level. Yeah, and we could see the price push down.
All right. So in the live chat, just post above or below for end of year. Do you want to go with Andrew or with me? I'm going to take the opposite of whatever Andrew says. So I'll say
always.
Yeah. That's what we do. All right. Cool. I think we can do. Do you want to do the prize giveaway now?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So thank you very much to all the entries. We are going to do the free prize giveaway right now. We got 6 entries. And let's just reset it. Okay, there we go. So this is a live prize giveaway to everyone who has decided to enter. We have 6 responses, and I'm going to try not to talk. Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably stay on 5 minutes. When you drop off, I'll stay on for 5. I just want to, if anyone's interested, I just want to quickly run through some of the futures back testing we've been doing. So,
yeah. Are you able to end the link? Are you able to end it?
I can. Yeah, I got the access here.
Okay.
So yeah, don't end, if you don't end stream, you just remove yourself from the stage.
Okay. All right, there we go. And let's do the draw.
I forgot to enter.
You always say that. No, I think people would be very upset if you did win, Andrew. I think people would be extremely upset.
Okay, let's go. Good luck, everyone. Best of luck. Let's see who's gonna win.
Here we go. Congratulations to Felicia De Rosa.
Congratulations, excellent, well done. So as always, drop your X or Instagram details into the chat, and yeah, we'll get on to that. Brilliant, congratulations, that's great. And as always, we just ask you to keep us updated with your progress. And as Mandela says, slow and steady wins the race, right? Just don't go full tilt trying to pass. Just take your time, don't be like me and just go crazy as soon as you get the account. Yeah, just take your time and just try and pace yourself with the trade. Okay, I'm gonna jump on to futures quickly for 5 minutes, Mandela.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump off. Just make sure you end the stream, and I'll let you take it over from here.
No worries. Right. Sorry for being late. Nice. I'll be on time next week.
It's all good.
Promise.
All good, Andrew. All right.
Okay.
Take care.
Right. All the best.
Thanks.
Right. Okay. Let's have a look at the futures. What I've been looking at. So, just doing some back testing. Actually subscribed today to the Trading View premium package, so we've done that. And let me just share my screen. Where is it? Okay, I need to find it first. That's the one I want. Okay, we need to find that. Let's have a look. Right. Your browser's blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in the address bar. Then reload the page. Okay, so okay, we're not going to talk futures because my browser has blocked my screen. Click on the screen icon in the address bar to allow access, then reload the page. Okay, that's not going to happen. So the stream for myself's been a disaster. 1 second. Let me just see if I can get a screenshot, actually, because I just want to quickly talk about that. That might be better. Just get a screen grab. That'll teach me to join late, right? Okay, let's see if this works. This should work. If not, I'm just gonna have to give up. Yeah, okay, that hasn't worked either. Yes, it does. Okay, so yeah, just looking at futures and trading the micro ES, which is the S&P 500 futures. And yeah, just been doing some back testing. So been working with AI, been working with another trader. His name's Alex, based up in Bermuda, good friend of Mandela's. And we've been looking at algo. And what we've been doing is writing scripts into AI and actually getting that to spit out scripts into Pine Editor for us. Put them into Pine Editor, getting a lot of faults. But what we're doing then is we're addressing the faults with AI. And you can actually making the settings adjustable. So certain days on the opening range breakout, we're looking to take 100% of the opening range, 50, 75, things like that. So at the moment, I'm not happy with the drawdown. The drawdown's a little bit too high. But we've got a year's data here from TradingView. We can see we're up 18%. Yes, I wanted that more around 20. And I want this drawdown to be around 1%, 1.5 max. So we get in there. So I'll give you guys an update next week. But you can see profitable trades. So we're actually negative on our trades. So every trade doesn't have to be a winner. We're only winning 47%. Profit factor of 1.6. But you can see our P&L against the max equity drawdown. That's quite favorable for ourselves. And you can see we're taking some losing days. We've taken, the last 6 days have been losers, but when we do hit the winners, we are catching back. So it'll be interesting to see today what it does on a live account. So I'm going to update you all next week. And yeah, I'm going to play around with the settings over the weekend. Let's see if we can get this down to 20% and at least get this equity down to 2%. So I just wanted to give you a quick update what I'm up to with the algo trading. So yeah, that's going on at the moment. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So any questions regards to algo trading, please reach out to us. All the details will be in the description on the video. You can reach out to us on X. And yeah, get yourself into Copilot. ChatGPT is okay, but you will eat up the data. If you start putting in pictures, if you start asking it to, break down Excel files and things like that. So I'm finding Gemini is pretty good at the moment for actually writing the script for you. Then you can convert that to Pine Editor, and then you can actually start putting in your own parameters of what you want to do. So yeah, I'll be on time next week. We'll talk a lot more detail, and I'll have an update of where we're at. So okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and let's hope Mandela's fighting fit for next week. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.